You're now listening to The L Zone, where Patricia Love covers everyday topics that matter to you.
Hello, welcome to The L Zone with your host, Patricia Love. I'm bringing you a conversation between me and Mr. Anthony Stewart tonight, talking about dating after divorce. Take a listen.
We're talking about dating after divorce and the process that people seem to get caught up in and have a hard time adjusting or finding people, that whole nine. Because we talked about dating misconcepts on the first episode of the L Zone, but no one really talks about once you've been married, then divorced, getting back out here on the scene, technically, in the words of the lingo in the streets, and adjusting to that. How do you feel about yourself after divorce? Because some people just jump right into dating and they only separated before the legal paperwork. Remember I said that, that fake divorce?
Yeah, separation.
Separation and starting relationships. But it's like, what's the process for that? What do you see out here with women that you dated after divorce? I can tell you what I see with men after my divorce and my process now.
Yeah, give me an example.
So, like, after my divorce, I went, because I married young, and it also depends on when you got married the first time. So I married young. Fresh out of high school, a year after high school, I met my first husband, and it was like, we met, in 01, got married in 02, had a baby by 03, my first son. And after our divorce, 4 years later, so after that, in like 07, 08, I think. I want to say 07. It's been so long.
Yeah.
Getting back out here was weird. I had no dating experience. I didn't date in high school. I was like...
But you dated when you met him.
He was my first experience. We really, it wasn't dating. Our parents was driving us around. We didn't have no car.
Oh, okay.
We didn't have a real concept of courting.
I got you.
In a sense.
I got you.
So after divorce, I went through just being out here, dating multiple people, not knowing the red flags and signs, and I'm like, what the hell? Is everybody crazy out here in these streets? What does dating look like? No one told me.
I got you.
I didn't have a mother that prepared me for anything, so it was kind of like, okay, what do I supposed to do out here? Okay. So, like, 4 failed relationships after, including him.
Okay.
I finally kind of got a grasp on it. It starts with me finding myself to lead me to a better, healthier relationship with the man. So, in this podcast, I want to kind of help people with particular steps, things to look for, even from a male perspective. You've been around women that's gone through heartbreak and who's been married, or what does that look like for you as a man out here after divorce dating? What did that process look like for you?
Well, for me in particular, it was about me, unfortunately, reverting to what I was before I got married, which was, for lack of a better word, every nigga know he can always go back to being a nigga. You just need to upgrade, find out what the regular nigga shit is today, and just go to that. I knew I could, as long as I could talk to females and go get in front of them and say something and let them know that I was interested in them, I could get somebody's attention. I didn't have to have a bunch of stuff, because plenty of females out here, they get with dudes that have stuff, but they still are so unhappy and upset because the dudes don't care nothing about them. They're not thinking about them, worth nothing. So as long as I could talk into this woman's experience, her life, and try to show her that I am interested, and then give some evidence to that, I can get somewhere. May not be where I want to be, but I can get somewhere. So for me, that's something I knew I could come back and did I want to do that? No. I did not want to not be married. I did not want to go through divorce. I hated the whole concept. It pissed me the hell off, because it's like, if nothing else, if I just wanted to say the bottom, Who wants to go through trying to learn another person?
Mm-hmm.
Who wants to go through all the stuff that you just went through to get with this one that you thought you was about to be with forever? Now we got to start over. So either you have to jettison, get rid of the idea of marrying another person. That way you don't have to go through all of that pain or that struggle or that difficulty of getting to know each other.
Adjusting.
Or you just become another nigga. You go back to being a nigga. I'm just out here trying to get mine. Do me. I'm just trying to have fun. Whatever. But that's not how things work. That's not in my DNA like that. I want to be with somebody. I want to be committed to somebody.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of females want to be committed to people, but trying to be something else, I'm just finna be out here. I'm just finna get it. I'm just finna do me. I'm finna have fun. I'm playing. That's only gonna last for so long. Then you want to go back to a real relationship. Now you got to go through the process. Where am I going to find the type of person I want to be with? Oh my God.
Do you think some people after
Sheesh.
divorce, because of the routine of marriage,
Mm-hmm.
and some people are dependent on marriage, that once they get divorced, they try to find someone quickly within a certain time frame,
Hell yeah.
and even though they know they're not ready because
Yeah.
they haven't.
Of
You think
course.
people do that?
Of course they do. But in a sense, this might sound crazy.
Mm-hmm.
That's smart to do.
Why?
Find somebody, because now you're shortening the distance between happiness or what you thought you needed. If you got to start from scratch to go to get with somebody again, that means you about to take the long road.
No,
Y'all
that's
gotta-
what I mean.
So that's why I said that's a good idea if you're going, okay, I need to find somebody to replace somebody real quick. I thought that's what you were saying.
So rebound marriage, would you
It's
call it
not
that?
necessarily a rebound. It's I'm looking for somebody that's in the zone of the last person I had quickly. I'm looking for somebody that's in the last zone, the zone of the last person I was just with. They were like, because you already got a schematic of whoever you was married to,
Uh-huh.
from A through Z or whatever of what they were.
Mm-hmm.
So you're trying to go and find somebody that matches that. If you can find somebody that matches maybe A through F, failure, A through F, not the whole alphabet, but if you can get A through F, man, you good. You like, all right, cool. I can get them in the zone and we can keep on moving and I don't have to deal with as much stress. If you got to start from scratch, going to meet somebody again after you already know what it's like being married, you know what it's like being committed, you know what it's like doing certain things. And
That
you
kind
gotta-
of sound like the same thing because you are starting from scratch.
No.
Maybe I'm saying once you divorce, you date people, but you were so locked in that this person did everything.
Let me give you an example. Okay,
Okay.
if I was in a church group,
Mm-hmm.
mosque group, synagogue group, African spiritual temple, whatever, I know there's a certain context of people there
Okay.
who think and operate a certain way. So it's a lot easier. That's more of an intelligent thing to do if you're still interested in that type of person. Now, if you're not interested in that type of person, yeah, you go to another zone. But if you're interested in somebody that's in that zone, that's where you need to go.
Well, what if? Okay. Well, there's different zones of the aspect of the person that you were married to that you try to find.
It doesn't. Don't just
it
say
don't
married
matter.
to. It's not just married to. I'm just saying.
Or that you were with.
What I'm saying is that if you know you like a certain type of zone,
Uh-huh.
everybody in that zone is not exactly the same, so it might not turn out the same.
Gotcha.
Let's say if you had a bad experience, it might not turn out the same, but you still like that zone.
Mm.
So
Whatever that zone is.
whatever that zone is.
Gotcha.
But sometimes you're in a situation where that zone is not available to you anymore,
Mm-hmm.
and you now have to go back to something else
And start from scratch.
and
in
start
a sense,
from scratch in a
to
sense.
try to
on
see
some-
who fits that zone.
or maybe you can cajole or get them into being in that zone,
So,
drag them into that zone. So.
what is the top 3 challenges that you faced with women when
And not being in that
entering-
zone.
not being in that zone?
Like I said,
re-entering the dating scene?
number one is that you got to deal with the lie, the first representative that people are giving each other. Usually, it's a lie, and when I say it's a lie, I'm not saying that people are trying to be disingenuous or dishonest with each other. It's that they're not going to give you the full story.
Okay.
So they're going to dress a certain way, sit a certain way, look at you a certain way, listen to you like they're really, really interested. And once y'all get together, that shit is going to evaporate like water in a hot ass pot. That shit's going to evaporate. It's not going to be there no more. So if it was really genuine, why did it go away so quick?
Mm-hmm.
because they were lying. Now, you don't want to say it like that. I wasn't lying when I was trying to meet my dude, or I wasn't lying when I was trying to meet her. I just wanted to give her the best representation I possibly could, but your representation was really a lie. That's not really how you are. You went prepped for that night. You found a certain type of clothing. You made sure your thing was on point. Your hair.
You lost a particular type of pounds.
You lost weight. You got in a zone. That's not your norm. What's your normal? What you say? Baseline.
Yeah.
Of who you are, and who you are is, nah, I'm cool with being a little fat. I'm cool with not having the flies clothes. I'm cool with not going to certain places. This is me for real. Okay, then that's who your representative needs to be. That not the other lie you go tell people, because somebody will believe your lie.
But some people feel like they gotta put out a representative to catch
Look at
a
that
person.
Look at that.
Yeah.
I ain't good enough. I'm a piece of shit. So I need to lie, put it on a hook, throw that shit out there, and pull somebody else in, so I can trick them. So I can trick them
after the fact.
So I can trick them into my thing.
Right.
Look, you know how sad that sounds?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's pathetic.
Yeah.
Just be honest.
That's true.
Now, if the person gonna mess with you, they gonna mess with me. Man, I can't never tell nobody the truth. I told these chicks out there, I told these hoes the truth, man.
I left these hoes for
They
you.
ain't gonna fuck with me if I tell them the truth. Women.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on.
So that's what you...
And their mothers and cousins and us. Same thing with dudes. It's like we got family reinforcements on how to lie to other people.
That is very true.
Don't tell them that. Don't
I'm
nobody
gonna
want
get
to
to
hear
my
that.
points after we talk about your 3 challenges. I'm gonna hold my peace.
I'm sorry. I mean, if you
No. I don't. I know. I want you to tell me
I
for
was-
men, what are your 3 challenges with women? So
Well, it ain't
one, you
just
said
3.
the lie. I know, but we only got so much time.
So after we get past the lie, now we got to go into the whole situation of, can I deal with the truth of who you are? That's a big one. Now that I'm seeing that you a liar, or I ain't gonna call it like that, but
your representative is down.
Once we didn't took the makeup off, or the weave is out. Now hold on, for the dude, unfortunately, I didn't believe dudes did this. Stick stuff down in their pants to make the fucking dick look
Okay,
like
I've
it's
never
bigger.
encountered that, but okay.
Oh, cats do it.
I've never encountered
No,
that.
I ain't saying you encountered
No,
it.
I didn't know men do that.
Yeah, they do that.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, y'all will find out later whether or not it is
You
what
so
it is.
stupid.
But they gon'
Yeah, I got you.
They gonna do what they need to do.
Uh-huh.
Oh, hey man, I got to make this. I gotta fake it till I make it.
And then it's too late.
It's too late. I got him now. It's bait.
Okay.
It's bait. You fishing.
So
You understand what I'm saying? So that whole thing of, okay, now that I see that you not that, am I good with that? Can I handle that? Do I wanna deal with this mud duck that I thought was a beauty queen?
And so that's when men decide no or yes.
Yeah,
in the
because they
dating
don't.
scene.
Hold on, if they got with you the first night, they was on some yes on whatever the level. They was on yes with you on just sleeping with you. They was on yes with you on how cute you look. They was they had a yes there. The yes,
Yeah,
that was
I
no
know.
problem. But after you get home and
It's
you
like,
done took
okay.
off all this shit that you had on.
Mhm.
Wow.
So
Wow.
I got you.
So for you to look like how you did when I met you, you have to have a pound of makeup. You
have to always have a filter in yourself. We'll get to that one in a minute.
Because we're in social media age.
Man,
Yeah.
that
So in
hurts my
social media
soul.
age, yeah, I get that. I really do get that. These little weird what
Yeah,
is going on
like-
with those filters that make your face pinch in a certain way?
And it's like, so you really that
Don't nobody look like that.
nobody
Like,
looks
why would
like
you
that.
pinch your
Like
face
I
in?
get if it's cute for certain things, or like if you just playing around, but if every selfie, you know what? Nope, I'm not gonna do that. Cause some
It's
people
not
need
every.
it.
They don't do every selfie.
Yes, they do.
They don't do it.
Man, I can go.
Some
right
people.
now.
Some people. All
I
right.
can
Some
go
people might,
right
but
now, okay.
and if they do, they shouldn't.
But a lot of females need to do that though to
So-
catch.
And dudes need to do what they need to do. That's what
Right.
we're gonna do. So hold
the
on.
third?
Now once I see that
You lied.
you lied, can I deal with the hell what's in front of me? Women ain't got to deal with that.
Yeah, but I was gonna talk
So
about that.
so
but I was talking
all I'm
about
saying
first
is,
women.
and I feel you.
Uh-huh.
So my fault, because I don't know what else women do to
I
make
know.
that thing.
Well, I was talking about for is you after divorce coming back out
Yeah.
here in the dating scene. What's the third challenge for you? Oh God, his hands are
Because there are a few things that could be the third challenge, but
I got you.
I
My
guess
bad.
for me, my personal third challenge was, now that I've decided, I can deal with them, can they deal with me?
Mm.
They were so in the mode of what they were doing. They really weren't paying attention to me and who and what I am. So once they finally, all right, cool, I got him. Oh, and he decided to buy into me. Okay, there's another storyline over here. Me, on what I do on a day-to-day basis. And it's not just me, but, and I'm referencing this because there are females who I know who used to be like, damn, why can't I just get a dude to love me? And I used to say to them, stop lying to dudes. And they used to be like, what you talking about? I ain't lie to him. It's like, yeah, you sold this dude on, you was this sexual, popular, yada yada type of person. Cute, you all that now. All right, cool. But you know good and goddamn well tomorrow morning when you wake up, you got a whole list and line of shit you have to go do. If you're a writer, you got to go write your book. You need time to write your book. If you're a model, you need time to go take these pictures.
If you work a 9 to 5.
If you work a 9 to 5, you need time to go work that 9 to 5. If it's like you got children, you got to go deal with the children. It's like you got women, y'all got like a freaking thing y'all got to do. Well, the dude, he wants to be number one over all of that. Okay, I just met you, dude. Hold on, y'all, and I really, really do like you, but you can't trump my world because if
But
you
they
trump,
want you to trump.
because if you trump my world, then my whole shit'll be fucked up.
But they want you to have them trump your world.
Women want a dude to come join in on their shit, not take over and kill their shit. Where you the only thing that there is, and all of a sudden their children gone, their life is gone. Like what? Come on, women don't want no shit like that.
Go ahead, babe.
Help me get rid of my children.
Nope,
That's
I'm not
a
saying it
sad-ass
like that.
woman.
No, I'm not saying
That's
that.
that's where I'm coming from.
Gotcha.
And most of the women that I know, they ain't trying to not be around their children and not do or pursue their career, not go perform at wherever they perform or whatever it is they do. They ain't trying to go like just, I no longer want my life. Anytime it's a woman like that, she wasn't happy with her life to begin with. Now, if she wasn't happy with her life, I just want to be all about you, babe. Okay, that's cool. That's cool
like
for an NBA nigga, politician, somebody who's doing something. Your life finna go be all about the dude that worked at UPS.
Social media popular though.
Hold on.
He got them 5,000 friends though.
Hold on. Not if he work at UPS.
You never know. What storyline?
He paid for them friends.
You never know.
Why would you get 5,000 friends and all you do is work at UPS?
No.
That's
if
not how that shit.
it's whatever narrative they have out there to be popular.
And let me
if
say
they
this.
be like,
I'm sorry, I apologize. Because I do not want to hate on niggas that have a job. Black men need to have gigs. So
hey,
I am not
but
hating
if
on,
they do
I
day
am not
parties,
hating on UPS.
if they try to act like they doing something
right.
they not,
you right.
but they got that 9
You
to
right.
5. They don't know the narrative.
I shouldn't have said what I said.
People
you
don't
right.
know the narrative.
You are so right.
It's whatever people put out there is
You
the
are right.
narrative.
You are right.
So
all I'm saying is women. If you gonna pick someone to jettison, get rid of, kick your own life to the curb,
lose your identity in.
Lose your identity in the UPS nigga.
I mean,
Hold on, wait a minute.
He not
hold
making
on, hold
deliveries,
on. Wait, let me say this out. The UPS nigga in his real zone of what he really want to do and what he really trying to accomplish in life. If he got any goals and ideas, that's who you do that for.
Yeah, but not if you got support.
Hold up. I just want to be the UPS nigga.
Oh,
I can already tell you what's finna happen. You about to be unfucking happy. You gonna be pissed. Y'all gonna have a problem, right? Because in your mind, well, shit, I could have went on and did my shit, and I could still been famous and fabulous and popular and famous out here, and you could have just been with me. Like, if that's not your thing, because some people at a certain point in my life, for real, all I wanted was some basic, normal, middle class, regular shit. I go to my little gig. She might go to her little gig if she got a gig. Because really, I want her to be at home. She just come on. She make the little food. Okay, babe, you're having this for dinner. And I'm like, hey, I'm walking in with my little uniform or whatever my little fucked up ass job is. Some people want that.
Yeah, I get you.
And I'm not hating on that. And that's good. All I'm saying is.
But you was talking about the third challenges. They
can't deal with who and what I am.
Right.
That's the challenge, because now it's like, all right, well, hold on. Now that we're here, dude, what you doing? well, this is how I operate. I thought you was listening when I was first telling you when we met. But you was sitting up there trying to look cute for everybody at the club or trying to stunt for everybody.
And be like, hey, I got somebody.
You wasn't paying attention.
No,
even on the second date, you was like, because you kind of dictated where we met for the second date and you was stunting for other people while you was taking selfies and shit. You weren't listening to me. So, but I'm still here though. Now you get to see who and what I'm about. Oh, wait a minute. You don't have no job? Nah, not in the classical sense of what a job is.
Right.
Yeah, I have a job, the one I created for myself because I'm self-employed. Oh, yeah, you self-employed, so that means you ain't got no money. Well, no, I pretty much have way more money than you do, and you have a job. Don't press me. But in their mind, well, I was looking for this. I was looking for, okay, but you could have found that out if you just had a decent conversation with me at the beginning instead of trying to stunt, lie, me deal with your lie. Then I'm trying to show you me. Now you don't even want to see me. Like, those are major freaking challenges out here. That's sad. That's crazy.
Yeah, and I think for women, for me, after my divorce, the challenge was weeding through, one, the different levels of game, of lie.
It's a lie.
Right, and not really honing in on what people say, more so what are they showing me. I had to hone in on what they were showing me instead of what they were saying, because dudes can really play that role. Like, no, it's us. Right. So I can agree with you. Women had that same challenge of weeding through the lie because we buy into, okay, he cheated or he got with you while he was still with somebody. We can rationalize that all day long because we turn it into, well, he chose me. And it's kind of like, damn, are we that desperate out here that we gotta accept and condone behaviors that we know we don't like being done to us? So trying to weed through the lie of a man, I think a lot of women have that issue.
Yeah.
Then too,
same on the other side.
Then too, the challenge comes into play of most men aren't thinking how we're thinking. No one has that conversation of, hey, I want to be in a serious relationship. Women go into that mode quickly, and we don't give ourselves enough time to know ourselves, like I said before. But we buy so quickly into, okay, I got to make this work. I'm tired of being out here in these streets. So we have a thing of lie mixed with our personal value and what having a guy represents, in a sense. So we quickly put him in a position, and dudes know that. So they play off of that. So weeding through that. Then the third one is, damn, okay, all you gonna do is the quality of a guy. Quality of a guy. Most men don't know how to hold a conversation. Most men, what you doing?
Hold on.
YD, you to death.
Hold on.
What? They do.
Hold on. Most men don't know how to hold a conversation.
Most men do not know how to hold a conversation.
Okay,
kind of like,
what kind of conversation? What you talking about?
So, for example, I'll use me as the example in this. Prior to you, I tried to date somebody and see where things go. Our conversation had nothing to do with any substance stuff. It was the superficial shit. Dang, you look cute. What you into? Oh, I'm into that. You like to go out? You want to go to a bar? You want to drink? Have a good time? Ask no questions about how I thought, how I saw things, anything about me. It was them looking for a good time.
But okay, that's
so
cool. That's cool.
The conversation goes like, so yeah, I work here. Where you work at? You tell them where you work at. Then it's like, oh, okay. And half the time they don't even ask if you have kids. They find out by Facebook if they look you up on Facebook. I had somebody who was like, I didn't know you had kids. And for anybody who know me out here, the first thing you see on my page is my 3 kids. I'm like, you follow me on my page. How you miss kids? So I'm like, damn, okay, that's red flag number 1. So that conversation versus when I met you, we had damn near a 3-hour conversation about just, even though it was random shit, it was some dope stuff. It was talking about spirituality, how you saw things, how I saw things.
And thank you, and I appreciate that, and you are right. But let me say this real quick.
What?
Sometimes people just want non-difficult shit.
That's not...
Hold on. Wait.
What
I'm saying is, sometimes we just want to be able to say, what you want. What you want, and just keep it and just keep it at that.
That's not what we own, though.
But
you know this chick ain't on that.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
You ain't got nothing to talk about.
Hold on, he not all off into her whole mind like that. He not trying to be.
Here's the thing, you ain't got
He's
to be.
trying to
Ask me
find.
about politics.
Hold on, he's trying to find somebody on a basic level. So if he shoot his shot,
Oh my God.
I'm just saying. Just
I got you.
feel
I'm
me.
listening.
If he shoot his shot on a basic level and she bite, thank you. Cause now we ain't got to deal with all the rest of that stuff. He not trying
Like
to
she
go that
good with
deep.
a date at the bar.
Wait a minute. Yeah, because it works.
And
if
then
it
we
works,
end up fucking
it
on the
works.
first date.
And you end up fucking on the first date. But what I'm saying is though,
What the fuck?
hold on, but it ain't like the dude raped you or nothing.
No. I'm not me. I'm saying.
No, I ain't saying you.
I'm talking
just
about
saying,
conversation,
I'm
though.
saying for any dude and any chick in those positions.
Every chick don't
So-
want a basic conversation, especially
So if you
if
know,
we on a date.
So if you know this dude don't have the type of conversation you need, why would you end up anywhere on your back with this nigga in between your legs?
Oh, that comes into factor on how long you been by yourself. Your last relationship, did he beat your ass, mentally fuck you up, whatever.
I know.
And it's like, oh my
I
God,
know.
he showed me attention.
I
We build up to this moment
feel you.
anyway. And then after the first fuck, you got a drawer with this nigga clothes in it. It
Yeah.
makes no sense.
Hold on.
I get it.
I
Part of that
feel
is that
you.
thing right there.
So then we can't just put it
No,
all
no,
on.
because I didn't put it all on women when you going through your challenges. I didn't do that to you. I said these are the challenges for women.
Okay.
Some like conversation or like genuinely trying to get to know me, because if we had a conversation prior to the first date, for me to say yes to a date, it's like you kind of got to have, it's like most men aren't even considerate of the female that they're talking to. They group us all in together.
Why should they be?
Because you approach me.
Yeah, that's what we do.
So do your homework, do your research.
Homework. I ain't got
Okay,
no
then
homework.
don't ask me on a date then. Why waste my time?
Now I'm gonna go ahead and get the whole little nigga shit.
I wasn't done.
Oh, okay.
I wasn't done.
Hold on, you was saying that while you was finishing.
I was.
Well, I wasn't done.
I wasn't
go ahead.
done.
All right, go ahead.
But I'm saying, after divorce for a female, not for every female, let me say that, but it's kind of like you don't even know who you are anymore and where your values stand, depending on what the divorce detailed of why you got the divorce. So it's crazy, but it's like, dang, who am I? And especially if you have kids, you go straight into mommy mode, because at least that's something that's been constant and it's familiar. You're used to the routine, but you still don't know who you are. So you fall in these type of situations dating wise. It's hard getting back out there, because it was aspect of the ex-husband that you did like, and it's some that you don't like. But because you've been out the game for so long, you got to learn, okay, like you said, what's the new age bullshit I got to deal with? Baby mamas, crazy girlfriends, like what?
Yeah.
And wasting your time again after divorce is kind of like I said, I've been divorced since 2007 through 2008. One of them, I can't remember. It's 2019. I'm just now coming up and with a realization in my head, marriage is a possibility again. What does that look like? Because I told you, divorce is not an option if we choose to do that. Or
No, I told you that.
I told you too. We both told each other.
I know I told you.
I
that.
know you did, but I told you as well. It's not an option. So it's like, hey, at least we know where we stand. But it's like, I don't want to waste my time. No female wants to waste their time like that.
I feel you.
And I feel like the one difference between men and women when it comes to remarrying, most men will settle and be cool because, listen to what I'm just saying, they will settle for the woman that has the most benefit and resources, because women are more accepting of, if that man go outside of the marriage, they like, okay, I just got to make it work. They're more accepting of the man cheating outside the marriage because of what they dealt with in the last relationship, last marriage, or they like, I can't be back out here like that. Because the pros and cons of dating is slim, especially depending on your age.
I feel you on that.
So
I got
for
you.
women, it's like, damn, okay, if I get remarried again or put myself out there again, like, let's take marriage off the table. If I put myself out there again, what's my risk?
What risk?
A lot of people lose a lot of shit just picking the wrong person. It's hard. It's crazy to seem we all got the same problems, but don't nobody talk about the stuff.
Yeah, I feel you.
So it's like, okay, my risk is jumping back out there. It's like double dutch. Am I gonna get hit by the rope, or am I actually gonna double dutch for a long time?
You're gonna get hit by the
Hey, some people don't get hit by the rope. Some people are pro double dutch.
Trust
You know
me.
what I'm saying?
Hold on.
But,
They don't get hit by the first rope.
They don't get.
They
Okay,
get hit by
there
the
you go.
second.
Whatever. Damn you.
I'm
But
sorry.
no. So some of the things that people should do, especially after they have a divorce, kind of reevaluate what's important, because now you got to see the good, the bad, the ugly, and weeding through. Okay, what aspects of marriage is it that makes you want to get married again, or put yourself back out there in the dating scene? What is your intentions when you go back out there into the dating scene? Is it because you don't want to be by yourself, or get your, groove back, the rebound to make yourself feel good? Like, you got to really evaluate the reasons why getting back out into this dating scene after a divorce, especially. What's your intentions? To me, I think that is very key. I didn't do that. I wish I had then. I saw my mistakes, and it led me down 3 bad relationships after my divorce, to where, okay, I went into isolation finally and figured it out for me, what was for me. And then the other part of that is not, what's the word you use? You say reprogramming, dismantling everything that you may have thought, and rebuilding your foundation. Your concepts. What's really important. Like, the worldly view will have you fucked up out here if you keep going off of what everybody think you're supposed to be at and stuff like that after marriage. Because some people, they really didn't want the divorce, kind of like how you were saying, and would just stuck it out. But something in you.
Year 3
for you?
I was told, and was told, bruh, she love you, but she don't like you. You need to end that shit now.
In 10 years.
10 years after that,
you finally understood
I finally rock with it.
See, for me, the person cheated, and because I have a very low tolerance of cheating, I left.
That's what's up.
Everybody's like, no, you make it work. That's what you're supposed to do. No, fuck that.
That's what's up. Believe that.
I couldn't. I was just like, no.
Yeah, and then, but if you don't really solve the problem, you end up walking back into the same thing again.
Exactly, and that's what I'm saying.
And then you walk back into the same thing again, and then you walk back into the same thing again. So you
literally
so the real thing is finding out what is the real root problem. Not just saying, okay, I didn't do that particular thing that you did, or I didn't do this over here, or I didn't do that. Now, what is the real problem for you personally that you're running into? Like, what is your real
or liar? Right? Why am I repeating this cycle at this point?
Okay, let's just say everybody a cheater. Let's just
No,
even though I'm saying, let's say everybody's a cheater. At a certain point for you have to go, okay, if everybody is a cheater, either I got to get with that program, or my thinking of everybody being a cheater is not true, and I have to now look for that. It's like you got to make a choice in your head on which way you getting ready to move. Right. You know what I'm saying? So for even with dudes who were around me, or so-called at my age at the time, the OGs around me were saying, so you cool with sleeping with the same woman every night? Like, what's wrong with you? Like, they really, and these cats literally got millions of dollars, and they hook up, and they talking to me like, boy, you dumb. Okay, I'm dumb because I want to stay with the same person? Right. So now how you going to override that bombardment?
I mean, I've had guys say that's normal. Like, she going to have to be okay with me cheating or stepping out.
I'm just talking about for a dude, though, who's being groomed. Yeah, but you a female. I'm saying for a dude that's being groomed
on that
to think like that. That's a different thing. You know what I'm saying? Because he really may not want to be that way. But if that's what he's being told and he's being ridiculed and made to feel stupid,
he's gonna go out there and do that. So, but I'm saying after marriage,
he gonna go and do that.
I'm talking about after marriage. It's like, I'm saying for men after marriage. Some men did that in their marriages, so whatever. But I guess I'm trying to understand, for men, do you think that after divorce, do you all feel like you're required to go within? Or y'all just kind of like,
hell no.
Oh,
go within? No, that bitch was crazy. She was tripping.
It's all her fault.
It's all her fault. At least from the cats that I know that I didn't talk to. But then again, because I was going through it, I was looking for cats that was like that. I'm not looking for some cat that's going to tell me something other than that. I got to go with, no, man, she tripping. These women crazy out here. Fuck them. Go within. I already went within. My pockets. Nigga, and dumped out all my shit for your ass. Now, what's good? I ain't going within no more. You ain't taking no more of my money. I'm good.
You know what, sidebar? I do not understand the concept of family and friends and yes men condoning the behavior of a family member, knowing damn well, especially if they have husbands or wives doing certain things, why do they condone the behavior? So how do someone learn? But, you know,
because we
like,
all have been conditioned from birth to be on monkey shit.
so men don't have to go within. It's on the woman to do her due diligence and pick wisely. That's kind of messed up.
Even when a woman go within, she don't know how to go within.
Damn.
She thinks she do. And she still comes out to the same ass monkey shit. It's not
It's
as
just
simple.
levels.
It's not as simple as that. Yeah, to reduce it to, well, the women, we all go do this. No, y'all don't. Because how on earth could you possibly end up in the exact same situation if you really went within? See, going within requires study.
Mm-hmm.
Going within requires you researching some other stuff so that you can even understand what's going on within.
Mm-hmm.
If you're not reading externally from especially talking about black people, from an African-centered perspective, if you don't read externally, how could you possibly know what's inside? You don't know what's inside. So what you're going into is bullshit.
Well,
because it was...
Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Because what was put inside of you was from a society that is diametrically opposed to your existence.
Mm-hmm.
It don't fuck with you. They want you to die. So if you go inside and be like, okay, what is it saying? Oh, it's saying hate black men? I'm finna go hate black men. Then that's not... If it said hate black women, that's monkey shit. Like, no, don't do that.
Some people justify it as, I did learn because he's not the same as the last person. He's just a different level of crazy and monkey shit, as you call it.
Sad ass state right there.
Mm-hmm.
I did a little bit better than my last thing. I did a little bit, better than the last. That's for real. That's your claim to fame in life. You did a little bit better than the last thing. Like, don't even talk like that. You sound stupid. Like, get over yourself. Like, come on now. You know you better than that. I ain't met a person on this planet that ain't better than what they think they are. I ain't met one person on this planet since the time I've been here who ain't far more superior and greater and spectacular than what they think they are. Not one. Never. They just ain't been taught right. They ain't been grown right. Neither was I. And once I was groomed better, well, actually I was grown right. I just took it as better because I was the one lacking in being insufficient. But once I saw it, I was like, oh my God. It kind of scares you. Once you see how fantastic you are, it's too much. Especially when you got other people around you going, oh, but you ain't all that. You gonna fall in a minute. You ain't gonna be shit in 2 seconds. You ain't nothing. They praying you fall. Why are they praying that you fall? Because then it'll justify their weak ass, soft ass approach to life behavior. So they want you to fall. They need you to lose. So it would justify them being cool with where they are. They pieces of shit. Not that they really are pieces of shit.
Right.
But because they buy into this narrative that has been given to them that they pieces of shit, then yeah, they pieces of shit.
To where the dating pool is shitty.
For somebody who's conscious, you got to go to a conscious realm. But if you're in a situation where you can't go to a conscious realm, the dating pool is fucked up. You hit. Hold on. Now, let's say you can go to a different conscious realm. So let's say you're in the nation, but that ain't your space for whatever reason no more. You go over to African spirituality. You be over there like, God damn, nigga, I gotta start from scratch. These niggas is crazy.
Yeah.
Hold on, African spirituality. Let me go over here. Hebrew Israelite shit. Man, shit crazy over here too.
See, I didn't take that route.
I know.
And
I know. Most people don't.
they don't. And
Most
for me,
don't.
and I don't, the universe answered to whatever. He's all that in a bag of chips, as he say in his words. But being that that's not the path that I was on to get in the relationship I'm currently in, for people who don't normally take that route, it's kind of like, how in the world do you, I don't even want to use the word luck up on somebody that,
Oh, so you're trying to answer the question as to how do people find who they need to get with?
well, to kind of help them navigate, at least help them navigate better, in a sense, in the dating scene after divorce.
Okay.
I'm saying.
You already gave the answer. What did you do?
I went within.
Keep going. What else you do? What that mean? What you do?
For me, I studied out there. I did study.
I'm saying maybe this needs to be a different conversation. I don't know, but
Mm-hmm.
The best answer you could give for that is to say what you did.
Mm-hmm.
And be specific on what you did. That's the answer for certain people. Not for everybody.
Right.
But for certain people. For me, hold on. I never know who I get with, whether or not this is the end all be. I don't know that.
Right.
But if somebody were like, dang, dude, why is it you seem to end up with people, even if you ain't perfectly happy with, you cool with, you always seem to end up with somebody. You ain't the prettiest nigga out here. Nigga, you ain't Shamar Moore. Idris Elba, whatever this nigga is. Hold on. Why you always seem to end up in a good zone? That's a real question for dudes.
Mm-hmm.
Nigga, because I personally, internally, I'm in a good zone for me. That's the first step. I'm in a good zone for me. I like and love me. You're only going to get the best results in your life is when you like and love you. If you don't like and love you, and you just rocking on some, well, hold on, because I've been with people. They be like, yeah, I ain't all that. I was just out here, and then we just end up meeting. Okay, and how did our thing end up being?
Well, no, I mean, like, you got some people who think for them, they feel like they love themselves. But if you look at the caliber of people they date or get with or even end up marrying again.
Hold on. What do you do on a day-to-day basis?
For me, I had to isolate myself and just be like, I'm done with men right now. Like, cut myself off. For me to finally understand where my stuff stemmed from. Mm-hmm. And reanalyze from the first person I got with and married until this point, my cycle. I'm saying for people who think they've gone through that process and then they end up with somebody with less baggage in a sense, but they still cheat, but they're more accepted. They just like, okay, this is what I'm going to get. Mm-hmm. It's kind of like, okay, how do people after divorce, especially after divorce, mm-hmm. get back out here with a better mindset in a sense?
Understanding of yourself.
Gotcha.
If you don't have a better understanding of yourself, a better love for yourself, mm-hmm. your concept of anybody outside of yourself is going to be just as fucked up as your concept of yourself is. Mm. So if your concept of self is, I ain't this, and I'm bad, and I'm yada yada, blah, 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 you're going to make bad choices.
Gotcha.
If your concept of self is, you know something, I'm a pretty dope-ass person. I think I'm this, I think I'm that, yada yada. And now you will at least reach for something better. Not saying it's going to be better, but you will at least reach for something better. Mm-hmm. Now, with that said, there are other things that need to be in place, other little security devices to make sure that you don't lose your fucking mind or crazy
get
shit
lonely
happen to
and
you.
Stuff.
Or you go and get with somebody who's finna fucking play you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you need to have other things there in place. Mm-hmm. What are some of those things there? Okay, if I'm coming out here and I'm real confident in myself and I'm looking for somebody that's confident in themselves and they can react, respond to me a certain way and we can kind of connect with each other and this is that and the other and everything is saying cool, this is that and the other. Here's Anthony's security things. Number one is I'm good by myself. You might be a fucking liar. I don't know you. You might change tomorrow morning. Mm-hmm. So if I'm fucking kicked to the curb, my life is not tied up into you. Why? Usually we have our lives tied up into people because of what we project to other people. Mm. Hold on. I just went and told everybody you was that deal. If they find out or I signal that you not that deal, now I look stupid. Mm-hmm. So therefore, you gotta be that deal.
I gotta give you the car.
I gotta
make sure we stay straight.
Monkey shit, because I cannot look like I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm not going to be embarrassed like that. That's our whack ass thinking.
Damn.
Excuse me, Anthony, wasn't you with this chick? Yeah, I was. How come you ain't with her now? She didn't work out. Okay, Anthony, ain't you with such and such? Yeah, I am. What's going on? Man, shit might not work out. The fuck? I'm not dying.
I don't know. My life don't depend on this person.
With what I do?
Right.
And my life purpose and the shit that I create and put out here, even if it's a conversation. Mm-hmm. How many people I have here tonight to talk to me?
3.
For real, for real. Mm-hmm. Now it's kind of connected to other shit, but for the most part, me. Mm-hmm. Okay, that's what I focus on. Me, the wonder and the greatness of me, not what some crazy ass nigga think about me. Hold on, trust me, Anthony Stewart has enough haters out here who think I'm a piece of shit. No,
I got you.
That's their thing. All right, whatever. I ain't even hating on them because I'm sure they have their reasons for whatever the fuck that is. I'm not gonna around here and try to hate on them. I don't have time for that. I gotta spend time on building what I'm about, what I'm trying to put out here.
Your core foundation.
My core shit. I ain't got time.
To where the dating scene doesn't flutter you as much as other people.
It's not that big of a deal. So if I turn around and meet somebody, be like, oh shit, maybe this might be some potential shit. Yes, no, maybe we'll find out. If not, cool. I ain't got no problems with you. That's what's up. It didn't work out. We keep on moving.
God, that's my OCD. I don't know.
Yeah, and you're gonna respond. And you're gonna respond to so So my thing is like, why even get somebody to the point where they're going to respond like that? I don't want nobody to respond like that to me.
Right.
Like I said, I got an ex. I got 4 children by. I don't want her to respond crazy to me. Excuse me. She don't want me to respond crazy to her.
Right.
So why? Hold on. Why is that conversation even there? That shouldn't even be nothing to even think about. So let's just leave that shit alone.
When you go into dating, it should be
when you go into dating,
I'm fine by myself.
So when
I'm secure.
So when you go into dating, I never walked into a dating situation. Hold on, you do this right. Okay. I have never walked into a dating situation after marriage, finalization or whatever, of divorce, yada yada. After that shit, I've never walked into a situation where I'm like, oh my God, I have to be careful. I'm so worried about this. What if people know this? Oh my God, let me move this way. You know, oh my God, they just found out this. Oh, I'm gonna die. I gotta tweet about it. I gotta. What the?
You didn't have to put it on the front or lie about your intention.
I will never do that. You either fuck with me or you don't.
If I got a lot to get it.
There are too many other. For all y'all single people out here on the planet, if I got one message to say to y'all, it's way too many fucking people on this planet for you to be so broken down and locked into any one individual as though they are your salvation. You are retarded. The math doesn't even equate to what the fuck you saying. There are way too many people out here that could far better match what you think you need if you just calm the fuck down, stop being impatient, and wait. Trust me, they are out here. Now, if you can't wait, then don't cry about what you get. Shut the fuck up. Don't just go, man, it's pieces of shit. Don't you do that. Women is pieces of shit. Don't you do that. You weak as shit if you do that. The math says different. You got way too many people out here. I know that. I accept that.
Okay. Well, on that note.
That means I've been talking too much. You got to cut me off. So thank you. Hey y'all, thank y'all for letting me talk. I'm shouting at the mic right now.
Why are you doing that right now?
Because I might not be on here no more, right?
You got 2 more topics to talk about for us. You being on here, other people. This is just part 1 about divorce. So I know other people, it's different levels of it when you have kids involved, that aspect of dating and divorce, which is what we're going to touch on next time with a different group of people that I've invited to talk about their experiences in that and dealing with, especially when you have children involved. Yeah. What that looks like.
Oh, I know.
So, but yeah, I appreciate you for chiming in with me, having this discussion.
Thank you for having me
on. What's up. That's what's up. I'm going to just rub your arm.
Rubbing my shoulder.
No, it's fine. Thank you all for listening tonight. Y'all take care.